session. So, by popular demand, I know a lot of you have said that you had a great experience going through the last EFT session that I did on my Instagram, and that you wanted to see me create more EFT sessions for you because it actually helped you to feel better. So, that's what we are going to do today. The goal and intention of this EFT session is to help you remove any fear and worry that you may be carrying about being witchy or sharing that you're a little witchy with people, and to call in more confidence and to help you feel a little bit more empowered with who you are and your path and your practice. So we're going to get into it in a second. I see couple people are on. But so EFT is a mind body modality that helps you calm your nervous system. It helps to literally remove fear, and it helps to reprogram your subconscious mind. So by tapping on these meridian points that are on the body, you're able to access different emotions and different feelings that have possibly been stuck and stored inside of your body, and to help the energy flow a lot better within your body. So you might feel a release of, some of you might cry, some of you might feel tingly, some of you might feel very empowered, like anger might come up, but just trust that whatever does come up is what's meant to come up and that it's actually working. So I wrote a script over here. I'll give it like a couple more seconds, but I just want to say that when we do this EFT session, or if this is the first time you're actually seeing somebody do EFT, you're probably going to think that it looks crazy. You're going to think like, how is that going to help me? And I just want to let you know that I encourage you to do research on EFT. Research, like, what does EFT help with? Research, is there research on EFT? Because EFT has been shown to dramatically reduce anxiety, to help you feel more centered, grounded, calm, confident. It helps with anything from anxiety and worries and phobias to anything like even just weight loss. It literally helps with all of that. If you have an issue with something, if you have something you're struggling with, if you have a limiting belief that you just can't seem to shake, then EFT is so, so helpful. Again, I just encourage you, after our session together today, do a little bit of research on EFT. Don't just take it from me. Don't take it from anybody else online when you see people doing stuff. Like, research things for yourself. Like, really dive in and understand what you are doing, how it helps. Because oftentimes what I find, even for my own self, is like somebody will tell me like why it works and what it does, right? But when I understand like, or I'm sorry, like when somebody says like how it works, right, and all of that, when I understand like the why, like why it works and how it works on the energetic levels, and like I get the deeper concept of it, it helps me to realize, oh, okay, like I get it now. I understand why somebody would recommend this to me or why somebody doesn't recommend this to me. So do your own research, but for those of you that are here, I do see quite a few of you. No questions. So, okay, we're gonna do this EFT session live. This is to dissolve any kind of fear or doubts or worry that you are carrying in regards to showing up as yourself. Sharing that you are witchy, you're into witchy things, you like crystals and yoga and tarot cards, you know, anything that you consider witchy that maybe somebody else might consider woo-woo or even demonic or bad. Like, if there's any of that fear in association with sharing who you are or what you're into, this EFT session will help you to feel more confident in who you are, and more empowered to boldly stand in your truth and step into your power, as cliche as that sounds, okay? So if you are driving or distracted or anything like that, don't do this. Come back to it later. But for those of you who are ready, let's go through it. It's perfect. It's been 5 minutes. Okay. So wherever you are, I just want you to center into and ground into this present moment. I want you to relax and maybe shake it out. Let go of any tension that you may have not realized you have been carrying from the day. Rock back and forth, loosen up your shoulders. Remove the tongue from the top of your mouth, unclench your jaws. Connect to your breath and connect to the seat that you are on. If you are barefoot like me, connect to the ground with your feet. And just take a second to be here now. We're going to take some inhales. And all we're going to focus on and worry about is this moment right now. And this is the gift that you can give to yourself at the end of the day today. So all you have to do for this EFT session is tap on the points of my body that I am tapping on and repeat the phrases that I am saying to yourself or out loud and say them like you mean it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the tapping points. So we have the karate chop point just right here on the meat of your hand. We're going to tap there. We're going to tap on the top of your head, just in the middle. You can tap with both hands. You can tap with one hand. You can alternate back and forth. It doesn't matter. Whatever's more comfortable for you in this session. Same thing here. We're going to tap into the eyebrow. So you can tap on one side, whatever side might call to you. Tap with both hands. You can alternate back and forth. Same thing with the sides of the eyes. You can tap on both sides, tap on one side, alternate back and forth. Under the eyes, same thing, alternate back and forth, one at a time. From here, we're gonna go under the nose. It's another tapping point. Another tapping point is on the chin. Another tapping point is on the collarbone. So same thing, you can do one at a time, alternate, or just one side. So just where your collarbone is right here. And then the last tapping point is called the bra strap point. And it is, for those of you who are women, would have your bra strap. So it's kind of like just right here, as far back as you can reach without overly stretching, little tap right there. So we're gonna go through these tapping points. We're going to repeat statements, and by the end of this session, you will be feeling more confident, more empowered, more clear and certain about who you are. So I want you to take a moment right now and on a scale of 1 to 10, rate. How does it feel for you in your body and in your mind when you even think about sharing with somebody that you are witchy and that you are into certain things? What does that bring up for you? So for some of you, you might be feeling a 10 at first. For some of you, you might be at like a 6. But by the end of this, you're gonna see like your score is gonna go down probably by 2 to 3, if not more. All right, so let's start. And I have my script over here that I wrote, so here we go. Even though I'm scared to share my witchy side with others, I truly and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm scared to share my witchy side with others, I fully and completely love and accept myself. One more time. Even though I'm scared to share my witchy side with others, I truly and completely love and accept myself. Okay, top of the head. I feel scared to let people see the real me. Part of me worries they'll think I'm weird or crazy. I'm afraid they'll misunderstand what witchy means. I fear being judged, rejected, laughed at. I don't want people to think I'm dark or evil. I've seen how others react when they hear the word witch. There's this heavy fear that I'll lose people if I show this side of me, that they won't love me, accept me, or respect me anymore. So I've been hiding, pretending, dimming my light, and toning myself down. I doubt myself sometimes too. I wonder if I'm even allowed to call myself witchy. I question my power, my intuition, and my gifts. Maybe I don't feel ready to own it. Maybe I've carried fear from past lifetimes, the witch wound still echoing. And that fear whispers, stay quiet, stay small, it's safer that way. But deep down, I know this part of me is sacred. My connection to nature, energy, and source is so beautiful. It's not evil or dark. It is divine. I am remembering who I truly am. Someone powerful, intuitive, and connected. Someone whose magic is made of love and light. What if it's safe now to be seen? What if the world is ready for people like me to shine? What if I could trust that my light will attract those meant to see it? I am releasing the old fear of judgment. I am choosing to step into confidence and self-trust. I honor my path, which is unique, sacred, and meant for me. My magic comes from love, and love is never wrong. I give myself permission to be fully, unapologetically me. I don't need everyone to understand, only to stay true to my heart. The world needs my energy, my wisdom, and my gifts. I can share them in my own authentic way. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to be powerful. It is safe to be witchy, and whatever that means to me. I now tap into courage, confidence, and empowerment. I trust that embracing who I am, I inspire others to do the same. I let go of fear and step fully into my magic. My presence alone is a ritual of love and light. I am confident, empowered, and free to be all of me. I am witchy, and that is beautiful. And it is safe for me to step into my truth, for me to share my special gifts, for me to talk about the things that I'm interested in, for me to speak from a place of love and truth, and for me to fully embrace my path and my practice. So as we've gone through that session, if you did rate yourself before this, see kind of where you are on the scale now. Give it time, and you're going to have different things that might pop up. Some of you might feel buzzing, some of you might feel tired, some of you might yawn, some of you might cry, feel relieved, feel sad, feel angry. It is a spectrum, and whatever you have been holding on to the most will probably come up. And what we do is we don't judge those feelings. We just allow them to be there and to come to surface and to be processed. Because oftentimes it's those unprocessed emotions that get stuck and stored into our body. So when we allow ourselves to think the things and feel the feelings without the judgment attached to it, that is how we're able to process these emotions and get them out of our body. So I hope that you enjoyed this session today. I plan to do more in the future. And if you wouldn't mind sharing with me, like, how you felt before this session, what this session maybe brought up for you, how you're feeling afterwards. If there is something in particular and specifically that you want me to do an EFT session on next, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. And I hope that you all got a little something out of this. So have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.